Hi, this is Isabel from Patchwork Chicken Studio, and I wanted to talk to you today about tweezers and why I have them in my sewing room. And I'm sitting here with my mini Kenny. This is a Kenmore 158.1030 with some other numbers. And basically it's a 3/4 size Kenmore. Very cute little thing. Doesn't weigh very much, about I think 12 pounds. So it's easy to move around. I've had her for a little while, but she is not still running as well as I would like. So I'm still playing with her a little bit, but she's very cute. But anyway, I want to talk about why I use tweezers in my sewing room. And I have a set of tweezers, long needle nose type tweezers, and a regular short pair of tweezers that are just like the ones you use for whatever, working on your face. In my sewing room, there's a pair at each machine, or each machine station, I should say. And these help me to thread needles. And you would think, oh, threading a needle's no big deal. But you get these little machines and you're trying to get in there and you can't see very good and the light isn't always so great. And even with glasses, I'm in my 60s and so I do need my glasses, I still can't thread it as well as if I use a tool, which is my tweezers. The other thing tweezers are good for is pulling threads. So if I've had to rip something out and there's a whole bunch of little threads there, I can pick them with my fingers, or I can just get out the tweezers and yank them all out. This one is good for reaching parts or things that have fallen, or that kind of thing, but these have their purpose. The only difference is with these is they don't really grip very well. They're not made to grip tightly, and so if I'm trying to pull thread with this, it isn't going to work as well as this one does. But these definitely have their place, and I do have them around. Commonly you see these with sergers, because you're using these to thread those loopers. But for threading a machine, I prefer just these little pair, these little chisel point ones. I buy these for, I don't know, a couple bucks maybe. So they're not very expensive. They're decent for what I need them to do. They probably would be decent for other jobs, but this is what I use them for. So let me show you how I use it. Okay, so I'm ready to thread my needle. I have run the thread through the entire machine, all through the guides. It's ready to go into the needle. So the first thing I want to do is to wet the tip of the thread just like I would for any other job where I'm threading a needle. And I'm going to use the tweezers to grab it about 3/8 of an inch down from the tip of that thread. So you can see there's about 3/8 of an inch of thread there. And I'm just going to run this through the eye of the needle right there, and you can see it comes out the back. I can then grab it with the tweezers, go ahead and pull it through. This is easier for me. I'm older, I don't see as well. I do have a little bit of shake in my hands. All of those things make it a little harder to thread a needle just with my fingers trying to go up under there. So doing it this way is perfect. And you can use these longer ones, like I said. You can use these as well. They just don't grip the thread as tightly, and I really need the thread gripped tightly when I'm pushing it through the eye of the needle. So that is why I have tweezers in my sewing room. Thanks for watching.